Into the ladder. Take a look at this.
So we see the ladder going toward the guy. Were you afraid that he would jump or something before you reached him?
It was always possible. It's, I mean, if it gets hot enough, most people will jump before they'll burn.
That ladder looks like it's moving pretty fast. That must be pretty, I mean, you're obviously experienced, but that's got to be pretty frightening to be out on an extended ladder like that moving fast.
Well, it's not typically a practice we like doing, except under emergency situations, is moving a ladder with guys on it. But, you know, we knew the seconds counted on this one.
And the ladder couldn't get all the way to where the construction worker was, right? I mean, there's a limit to how far it can go.
We got it over to him, and we was just about a couple feet short. And that's when I told him to hold up at first so he wouldn't jump until we got it to the right point. Then I waved him to come on. And that's when kind of got up there, gave him a little room, and he jumped over. And I kind of grabbed him as quick as I could so he didn't slip. And then my chauffeur at the time, he started to move the ladder to the right to get us away from the wall, and then within 5 seconds, that's when the wall fell. The roof and the whole 5th floor collapsed.
Did the guy say anything to you when he finally made it on the ladder?
Oh, yeah. Well, we kind of looked at each other, slapped each other's hands, smiled, and thank you, Jesus.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
And how's he doing? Do you know?
It was close. He's doing fine, doing fine. We seen him after all this was over. I'd have probably been more shook up. He was calm, cool, collective through the whole thing, and he's doing real good now. He was even back to work 2 hours later.
And I mean, again, we're just watching this building collapse as you're pulling away. It's just incredible. When it starts to collapse, can you tell the building is falling? I don't know where you were looking, but do you see it coming toward you?
You could hear the cracking and the popping of the fire, breaking boards, and it just did get louder right for an instant, and then you could feel the heat. And we were swinging to the right, which it kept us out of the fire, and it saved us. And chauffeur, he did a good job moving us out, getting us out of the heat.
Well, I mean, you all did an incredible job, and I mean, I hope you get a beer or something after this. I mean, how do you relax after this? It's so stressful just watching. I'm getting nervous.
Right, it can be scary, but you know, we train a lot, and we try to do it just where it's, you know, I guess how to explain it.
It's just doing your job.
Nature, I guess.
Yeah.
Just doing the job and making it where you know, it just happens.